Softball 360 is brought to you by DeMarini. Upgrade your game with the DeMarini CL22. By Evil Sports. The best softball on the planet is evil. EvilSports.com. By Reebok. Check out the Reebok 2013 Barrage at suncoastsports.net. And by the WSL. Play the next level. The WSL Worth North American Championship Series.
Welcome back to Softball 360, America's biggest and best TV show dedicated to the sport of softball. I'm Timmy Layton and he's Dave Benz.
And it is time for our feature act, the Stadium Power Tour and the Long Haul Bombers. They recently entertained the folks in Seattle, Washington at Safeco Field by hitting the ball 500 plus feet. Take a look.
Time now for the Battle in Seattle. The rules of the Stadium Power Tour are simple. Each slugger gets 15 swings. Each home run is worth 1 point, except the last pitch, known as the money ball, which is worth 2 points and could be the tiebreaker. Leading off the show, Brett the Hitman Helmer. Brett is a longtime softball ambassador and loves Safeco Field. Hitman gets the Safeco softball party started in a big way as the hefty lefty starts sending show bombs up and out of here. Not only can Helmer swing a bat, but he can power lift like a champ. Helmer has won multiple state and national powerlifting titles. From the gym to the field, just one reason Helmer sends evil softballs flying one after another. Hitman ends his shift at the plate with 11 points, setting the bar high. Give it up for Brett the Hitman Helmer. Mican's Ed the Kid Vega gets busy. The Kid is big and powerful with a swing to match. At 6'5" and 300 pounds, the slugger from SoCal has earned a reputation as a power hitter who flat out crushes the softball. Today in Seattle, that storyline continues. Kid ends the day with 9 points, keeping Mican in the hunt for the team title. Now Mican's Denny Grand Slam Crine steps up. At 6'7" and 300 pounds, DC uses leverage to hit harder, faster, and further, and is on task today. The Smootho swing is on display, sending evil softballs out to the upper deck. Now the money ball. Dag nabbit, not today, DC. Still a solid 8 keeps his postseason hopes alive. From on deck to at bat, Easton's Brian "the ball will be flying" Wegman. Wegs brings a lot to the plate. All-World 9 times and 6 national titles, Wegs makes quick work of it with a legendary whip-like swing. Keen eye for the ball and power. Wegs slams an evil softball out of the ballpark. Literally. Folks, this is the first time a softball has been blasted out of Safeco Field. OMG. Wegs ends with 9 points and a blast that still has folks talking. Time for the champ to get it on. We're talking about the 2012 champ on the Stadium Power Tour, Kevin Flip Philby. Flip is famous for his roundhouse swing. He claimed the top spot last season by going big, being consistent, and sending softballs screaming. And today is no exception. Flip sends evil softballs out all the way to double figures. 10 points and a good shot at the finals. Easton's Scott Kirby is the next to take a shot at Safeco. Scott was drafted out of high school by the Milwaukee Brewers and spent 6 seasons with the Brew Crew organization. His fast swing is on display, and look out, as he also sends a softball completely out of the park all the way to Pioneer Square. 2 softballs out of the park? Never before. What a show. And 9 points for Curbs. Chris the Crusher Larson steps to the plate for Team DeMarini. A big shout out to the Mountain Man from the Northwest. Chris lives in Oregon, knows plenty about lumber and the North Woods. Larson has the classic swing to go deep in the yard with his DeMarini Stadium CL22 bat. One after another, bang, zoom, and it is game on at Safeco. Talk about a close shave. With this swing, hit, and blast, Larson ties Helmer with 11, and the battle in Seattle ends with 2 winners.
Feel real good, man. Big night for Easton. I think we shot up 29 points if my math was good. Brian Wegman, first ever ball completely out of the stadium, and Scott Kirby followed it up with 2 that went even farther. So huge night here. Had a little hit off with my buddy Chris. We had he always kills it here in his home park. They love him here. It's my favorite park, even though I live 3,000 miles from here. I still love it here. So we had a good time. Can't beat it. Everybody hit good.
After the game, the lucky fan who caught one of these softballs outside the park meets the man who sent it flying.
Yeah, I was just giving some tickets to my buddy. I cook for the visiting teams, and I went to give him his tickets, and I hear everybody go nuts, and I look up, and it's coming over the thing, so I went and snatched it up, and yeah, it was pretty dope.
So here are the final standings from Seattle. The points battle for the finals is tight. Log on to softball360.com to see which 6 long haul bombers are on task to earn a shot at the finals.
What a great show from Seattle. Now remember, only 6 bombers can qualify for the finals, so be sure to check online for standings.
Yeah, and that's softball360.com in case you didn't know by now, but I know everybody watching this show has that page bookmarked. If not your home page, get with it, people. That just about does it for this edition on the TV side, but we always leave with one go-to line.
You know, Dave, as I like to say, let's get out to the park and play ball.
Next week on Softball 360, 2 big shows on the Stadium Power Tour. We'll travel to Busch Stadium in St. Louis and Target Field in Minneapolis as we're heading for the finals, and now the going gets tough. Find out which 6 bombers will qualify.